This is Kristen from Life of Crafting, and I'm going to do some swatching of these mica stains that I bought last year that you can see like I've never done a thing with. Yeah, I got my brushes in here. So I was able to fit these in an art bin. It's a 6x6 storage box. It's just one I had. I know he's using his, what do you call it? His ink tins. But I know these are the ones from 2021, and he just came out with 2022s. And I really want to do some stuff, and I'd like to be able to at least kind of see what like I said, I haven't even opened these yet. So I'm trying to create, he's got those little small swatch things, and that's great, but I need more than that. I need to kind of see and feel. That is just beautiful. The only way, because a lot of people may not understand like mica. Mica to me, with the products I sell, is generally like those big fat plastic flakes of like fake snow. But I know that's just not what it is. I mean, but the way I would describe this is like, do you ever get those cars that have like that metallic finish? Like that's what this looks like. It's beautiful. Really, I'm in the middle of a paper series, and I was trying to think of something I hadn't done yet. And I thought, you know what? I don't know. I haven't done these, so I don't know what the colors are. That was peppermint. And I'll be honest, I think it's got a lot of orange in that color. So let me see what Winterberry. I'm wanting a red to go with this Candy Cane Lane from Prima Marketing. And I don't know that's going to be a good color for that. So, like I said, I was giving myself the lecture last night, like, do I buy, do I not buy? And, you know, I was trying to give myself the, like, you haven't even pulled out the ones you used last year. You know, the whole talk you give yourself. And I thought, well, you know, then you say, okay, well, maybe I would use them. You know, maybe I just don't have the right color. Well, you know, the whole 9 yards. And then I thought, well, I don't even really understand. I didn't even know, like, really what I had. I saw him working on them in the live. He just did the live this past Saturday for the new colors for 22. And, of course, I feel like, you know, I got to have the whole thing now. And, oh, my God. Like, I get that you don't want this leaking, but I can't even get into these bottles. Whew. My Lord, I must have got one that has like, cause this is really thick. Like I feel like I'm gonna cut myself like under my nail bed. Trying to get this off. Whew. I can see it's kind of leaked in there. So I'm trying to really be hesitant. I feel like I gotta get a pair of pliers. Really? Like, I mean, my scissors aren't, oof. So I don't know if you've bought these. If you have, I'd like to hear or see some stuff you made with it. Because really now too, since I saw that first one and it's over on the side drying right now. Wow. You know what it reminds me of? Like when you, well, I'm gonna date myself because I'm 52. But like when you would go Christmas shopping and they always had like the really upscale stores that have like the packaging, and it just was always like, wow, like you didn't know, or like the like the wrapping papers that were just like really like over the top. This is what this gives you. This is going to be like a whole new look, like really like a professional look that people. So this is Winterberry. Oh, now I'm using the thinner Nina Solar White cardstock. This isn't the the thicker weight. I just couldn't break myself down to buy the thicker weight at first. I was like, let me see if it's really all that. Because, you know, I'm trying to talk myself out of spending money. And then it's like, if it's not working, I'm going to tell myself it's because I didn't get the thicker one. So I should have just got the thicker one from the beginning, you know? But this was Winterberry. And this is really like pink. It's not, so I didn't get what I would consider like a true, let's see if this is kind of dry. I mean, it's damp, but I just don't feel like it's gonna give me like, I have some like mica on me, but I don't feel like it's from this. I feel like it's from me doing my other stuff over there. But to give you an idea, oh, this is really pink. Winterberry is very, it's like that really pretty, like, not sure if it wants to be pink. Very blush. Beautiful. Yeah, so now I got to get the new colors because I don't really have a red, like deep dark red. So hopefully he's got that in the new color palette. I was going to make a sample of all of my colors, but I don't know if I'm going to do them all in this video because trying to get into these things was so tough. So you know what? Maybe I will come back. I will open them all and then I'll come back because, you know, I don't know. Maybe people will benefit. I mean, Tim's got a beautiful way of showing all his palettes and stuff, but sometimes you just need a second perspective. So I'll be back. I am back. I think I'm ready, other than a cat that's going to drive me nuts. So I cut my paper and I have it marked now because I didn't realize that it does take the paper a little bit of time to probably had it sitting there for about an hour and it's getting a little crispy. I haven't checked it, but I have a feeling it's probably good. I know Tim does some drying with his heat gun, and I guess I could do that. I'm not in a rush, so I just let it kind of sit over there. But I did need my X-Acto knife, my reverse tweezers, and my scissors all to get these plastic coatings off. And it takes like, you know, it's almost absorbed into the paper. I have like 2 little spots from, I don't know, was it like 3 or 4 pumps maybe there? So this is called Jack-o'-lantern, and wow, aptly named. It really is just like a pumpkin color. I did kind of wonder how they would dry, and they seem to be you do have to watch how you spray them, but the one, that's only my 3rd one now. My festive berries just was phenomenal. My red one, I have some spots from like that where it dripped, ooh, from the pump a little bit too much. But I think if you really wanted to avoid that, you could probably just do like he says and take your paper and kind of wiggle it around. I wonder if I probably could pick it up and you know, maybe use another paper towel or something and probably pull that off of there. Yeah, that would do it. This is Flickering Candle, and it is a really, like a deeper yellow. It's got some gold. It looks like metallic gold in there. Really pretty, but it would be a perfect color if you wanted to use it as a flickering candle. He just did something in this last Saturday's video where he put them in little vials, it looked like, with a snap lid, so you could like paint with them. This would be a color that I would highly recommend doing that with, because I tend to do my candles and I use my Mica Stella to go over the color, and I usually use like 2 colors of like an orange and a yellow to do my candles, and this would be great. It's got I thought at first gold, but it looks like it may be like a brown undertone right now. I don't know if it's going to dry that way. We'll have to see. I've got the orange over here, and I'm looking at it sideways, and I can see some black undertones in that. I wonder if some of it would be because of the paper. I've got a piece of glitter on here. I don't think I need that with what I'm doing now. So now this is that bubbling cauldron. That's funny. I don't know if I would say looking at it through these bottles is a real representation of what the colors look like when they dry. This is like a real, like almost like candy apple green, in my opinion. And I think, ooh. You know, that it does kind of like really go into that paper fast. It's funny, when you turn the paper, you can kind of see the texture in the paper, because you know, paper's just kind of just fibers like built on top of each other, and you can kind of see it's funny, like the groove of the paper kind of thing. This definitely has like a blue undertone, but it's nice. It's funny, my kid has this, well, what kid, probably a teenager doesn't, has just like this fetish with seeing like all these exotic cars and stuff. And somebody had a car, and it was like this metallic color, and it was like if you looked at it one way it was like blue, but if you looked at it another way it was like purple or something. And I was like, wow, Ian, look at that. And he was like, oh yeah, like it was old news. And he was showing me all kinds of cars that they build like that. And I say that because like I kind of feel like some of these Mica Sprays are almost the same way, where it's like you start looking at it one way and it's one color, and then you turn it and it's almost like it's hiding another color. Like this really looks almost gold. I mean, my lighting in here sucks. I know that. But this was, oh, I forgot to say, holly branch. And it's a very like olive, like old world Christmas kind of color. That is nice. I wish the red kind of was like looking like that. I do think I'm gonna have to break down and get those new sprays. And I've also been thinking of getting the crayons. I like don't color at all, which is like so funny. Wow, like I'm just seeing like, it's almost like there's a teal or something coming out of this. And I can see, again, it's all going to be in the paper you use, but like, it's like mountains and valleys kind of thing. And like down in the valley, it's like the paper didn't get to take as much on of the spray. Oh wow, look at the back, how like it does saturate. So now I want to use this tree lot, because I know he's used that a lot in some of his stuff. Yeah, a lot for tree lot. There you go. All right, come on, let's go. So anyway, yeah, I think I was checking out the crayons, and I may want to get them because I saw a technique. Oh my, like thinking about it, I'd like to use tree lot. Come on. It's probably gonna like smash me in the face. Or do that with like you've been waiting, and then it's scorching the face. I don't know. I may have gotten a defective sprayer, because this is not. Sadly, I'm not going to get to see what tree lot is. It feels like it wants to pick up, but it's not. So, tree lot is a bust. I can't do tree lot tonight. Let's try frosted juniper. He's talked a lot about frosted juniper. I love that iced spruce color or whatever. And this is supposed to have like some tendencies towards that. Well, I really used a lot of that, didn't I? Wow, there's a lot of gray in this color. Lots of gray. I just can't seem to get can't seem to get a good color on that one. It doesn't know if it wants to be blue, gray, or green. Wow. That is really pretty. That's a great color if you want to do like a wintry scene where you want to use like an aged effect or like shadows. That's almost like in the gray family. Snow flurries. Now, like I said, this looks so bright blue in here. One of the things you got to worry about is when you're twisting these off that you don't twist the whole thing off. I got to remember to twist it the opposite way than I keep trying to do. Yeah, this is a real bright blue. So it does kind of show up. Like my little Amazon box, it's kind of getting a lot of coloring. My paper towel is really starting to show some signs in there, isn't it? Yeah, that's really pretty. That's a really nice color if you, like I said, you want to do not the aged, but like the bright scenes. But again, it's the paper. He talks, I think he used watercolor for his. I'm gonna try some Hocus Pocus now. I mean, I know watercolor to me always seems to have a lot of kind of like texture almost in the paper. I don't know why I'm spraying so much of this color. Ooh, I don't think the paper needed to have that much. Maybe I just liked Hocus Pocus. Very grape color. Very grape. Wow. I'm not a real big purple, but grape. That's the color that comes to mind when I see that. I'm a firm believer in when I do descriptions for my online business or try to do anything, is just the first thing that comes to mind when I see something. It's kind of how I try to write a description. Or so that was grape. This is broomstick, and this is amply named. Almost like an aged gold. Yeah, that's a really pretty. It's almost. It doesn't. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. It is definitely a nice brown. If you want to do fall, this color, I can't. It's a metallic brown. It really is. It's beautiful. I would not put it in the metallic family, as far as like, it's not like a gold. It's not like a bronze. It really is. It's very, very pretty. Almost like, if I could put it next to my craft box, but very, very pretty. I wasn't sure what to expect, because brown's probably got to be the one that you would think it would be the most boring and shimmer kind of stuff, but that is pretty. I have a shimmer paper called Cognac. That would probably be the closest thing. And then this is Empty Tomb, which I'm assuming is just a nice black. But I don't know if I would say it's black. It's kind of like galvanized, is how I would explain that. That would be very pretty if you're going to do projects that you're looking for that like galvanized color. That would be beautiful. Yeah, and it's saturating the paper. I'm thinking, I wonder if I really wanted to, like if I did the back sides, if you were doing some 3D projects, but the light, wow. Definitely galvanized is how I would describe that. So I have done every color but my tree lot. And I'm, oh wait, it just did it. It just did it. Hold on. Hold on, we gotta bring Tree Lot back. Maybe it just needed a minute to think about it. Needed a minute. Oh my God, now it's like, yeah. Now it doesn't want to stop. It's like one of them kids that was my son. I couldn't get him talking, and then when he started talking, I was like, wow, okay. I will say it cleans up too, because I had like a drop on my table, and I guess because my table, you know, has a finish on it, it just like sat there waiting for me to like pick it up, and it just soaked in. It was nice. But Tree Lot, ooh, that is like the perfect Christmas green, like the brighter of Christmas green. He nailed the two Christmas greens between these two, because this one is like your old-fashioned nostalgia. This is like bright festive. Wow. So I don't know what he would have to add to the greens in the color palette, but wow. Yeah, so these are gonna have to dry. I mean, I've had them laying on each other, and I don't really see that they're, that's their roasted juniper. And look how that, oh God, you put it with the greens and it picks up the greens. That's really, oh my Lord. Yeah, there's like a yellow undertone to that. Really. So let me get these back kind of in the screen. And like I said, this was just a 6x6 art bin, storage, and I felt like it really did the job. It fits in. I have an Alex bookcase for drawer storage, and it fit in there really nice. So that's where I've been storing it. So let me see if I can get these little Sharpie pens too. I love it. I gotta use that for everything. And I'm not laying these in any, wow. I will tell you, I'm not a yellow person either, but that yellow is beautiful. Let me go get the other two. And maybe let the morning out. Oh wait, no, you can't go out. It's nighttime. It's night time. You almost tricked me. Yeah, the red, I just kind of did a little bit too much there, but yeah, this red is it's more like a hot pink, I would say. What did he call that again? Winterberry and peppermint stick. Really, really nice. So I'm kind of liking these. I wanted to do these for some swatching, because like I said, I'm doing this paper pack, and I was thinking to match it up with this paper from, oh, wow. That really, I think I'm going to use some of that with that. I wanted to do this for the swatching, and I thought, well, I'll make a video. Even with that, wow. Yeah, because I like having swatches exactly for this reason, to because sometimes when you put your paper down like this in the light, like this, there's very little light green in here, but oh my God, it just turns the whole paper, the mood of the paper. It like draws you into it because you're seeing just those little bits, and it brings you into the paper, where like with this, like that doesn't really almost add anything to it. And then this one really pulls you in to him being with the hat and the poinsettias. So it's kind of like, really, if I had to do it, I really would do it with this one, because that really pulls you into the whole scene of what they did. And I don't know if you can kind of see the print on this. This is the Candy Cane Lane. But this is why I like having these swatches, and I like having a good chunk of it, because I like to do just this. If I'm indecisive on a couple different colors, I will pull my swatches out and just do that and just see where my eye is leading me. Oh, doesn't he sound so pathetic? So I hope I may help some of you that are also trying to decide, like, and that was Tree Lot, so I'm happy that finally worked. I'm hoping this may help you decide if you want to go get these. I know these are a limited edition, and of course I fell into the whole, like, it was limited edition last year. But he does say that he's only doing the 24 colors, and wow, I mean, I have a lot. If you haven't seen it, I have another video on my shimmer papers, but this is a whole different experience on this, really. So highly recommend them. Not that you need my opinion for that, but what does my opinion really matter? But I hope this makes some decisions and helps you out. Would love a thumbs up. That would give me some feedback if you did. And if you wanted to subscribe down below, I would really appreciate it, because it would help build my channel. But also it'll bring you some new videos when I get them uploaded and put it in your feed. So I appreciate your time and watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye. I'm back on an update for making my swatches, and I decided to make this card, and I'm using 6 of these panels. So I sprayed 6 panels, and I'm going to leave them overnight to dry. And 6 panels was, or actually it'd be 7 because I had sample, was probably half of this bottle. So if that gives you any indication, I did probably use, 7 or 8, maybe even 10 spritzes per paper. So this is definitely one used as an accent. I'm using it, like I said, as a full panel, and I don't know that this is going to be something that you want to do. I wouldn't recommend doing more than that now that I've seen how much it took. So that's just a PS, post-it note, footnote, whatever you call it, to the bottom of the video. Catch you later. Bye.